What's going on YouTube? It's Justin from the team Misplay here, about to do another video for you. I'm actually going to be doing a series on other aspects of Yu-Gi-Oh other than playing the game. Now, most people who watch these videos and subscribe obviously want to know a lot about Yu-Gi-Oh, the gameplay, mechanics, what cards to look out for, stuff like that that will improve them in their gameplay, their tournament results, and just other aspects of that nature. But there's a lot that goes into Yu-Gi-Oh. Just to give you some qualifications, I myself am a judge as well as a player. Also, I'm a vendor, and I run Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments at my local store, Clockwork Games and Events. So I'm kind of touching on every aspect of Yu-Gi-Oh. There's the judging, the playing, the tournament organizing, and just general events of Yu-Gi-Oh that just aren't tournaments and tournament play. And what I want to talk to you today in this episode is about judging and what all it entails to become a judge. Now, with Yu-Gi-Oh, they make it fairly easy to become a judge, but it's more than just becoming one and then just saying you're a judge. First, you have to pass your RC1 certification test, which is a ruling certification level 1. I've passed my level 1 test, obviously because I'm a judge, but it's more than just that. Once you pass your test, you're not actually a judge. But I'll get into that later. First, I want to talk about what the test consists of. The test is based on general rulings knowledge and general interactions of cards. The test will be on the Konami website, and I'll have a link for that either somewhere in this video or posted down below, to where you can go actually check it out for yourself. And it's a lot of just knowledge-based stuff, things that most people would learn through the course of just playing the game and getting to know the game. Levels, attributes, types, and as the test goes on, the questions get harder and harder, and they get more complex, involving series of chains and resolutions and how certain effects resolve, as well as card interactions. Now, once you pass that test, you're not a judge. There's a little bit more that goes into it other than just passing the test. Once the test is passed, you will submit your information, and you'll have to actually confirm your email and your COSI ID with the US Judge support. And I'll also have a link with that email somewhere in the video or posted down below. Alright, so now that you're on the US Judge support, now that you've completed those tasks and you've been accepted into the US Judge program, you have to start judging. You need to be able to have a locals that you can go to and speak with the owner or whoever runs Yu-Gi-Oh there. Let them know that you're a judge and that you're interested in gaining judge experience, because the most important thing about judging is experience. So once you have your locals going and you have experience, the next thing you want to do to really start pushing yourself into becoming more of a judge is to get into a regional judging position. Now, you will get regular emails about judging opportunities with the US Judge Support Program, but these are for larger events. These are generally for YCSs, nationals, and big events, extravaganzas, things that are related that are on a large scale. In order to be a regionals judge, you have to contact your tournament organizers for those. And that's where it gets a little bit tricky. And this was the problems that I had when I was starting out judging, was I was trying really hard to become a judge staff for regionals. And it was just hard to get my foot in the door. And so to get your foot in the door, you really want to be able to get in contact with more judges in the area. So what you would want to do is you want to go on Facebook and join the Yu-Gi-Oh groups for Yu-Gi-Oh in your state, city, county, whatever, and go on there and speak with them, ask them who are tournament organizers for regionals and who are judges that are in your area that judge your regionals, and get in contact with them and talk to them and let them know that you want to be a judge and you want to judge a regionals. What I did was I had a friend of mine who was a judge and he judged multiple regionals, and I talked to him and he got me in contact with another judge that had judged multiple regionals, and through them I was able to get my first regionals judging position. Once you've done that, you'll start building up regional experience. And with the regional experience, that's when you'll be able to start applying and getting acceptance into larger events like YCSs and nationals. Now with judging, there comes a lot. Judging it's a labor of love. You can't go into judging thinking, yeah, I'm gonna go to regionals, hang out, chill, and get my judge support for being there and go home and it's going to be an easy day. It's not. There's going to be a lot of rulings questions that may seem obvious to other people, but there may be other layers to the questions that are involved. You have to be able to think and process and understand that if you don't know a card, or if you don't know exactly what a card is or does, understand their effects and how those effects work, and understand how effects chain and which effects can activate. Because if you have a general understanding of how all effects work, then you'll be able to apply that understanding to how to judge a certain play, a certain situation, a certain maneuver. And get to know the judges around you, because they are going to be the ones to help you out the most. Especially if you're just starting, every judge around you will have more experience than you. And even though you may know all the rulings, the experience that they had will be able to help you in deciding how to best go about making a ruling. But yes, judging, and your day will be long and arduous, and you're going to deal with a lot of people who will appeal obvious rulings. You're going to deal with a lot of people who don't know their rulings at all, and it's just going to be something that takes patience. It takes being able to handle players in a way that is positive, but you will still be able to remain an authoritative figure and be able to give the best gameplay for all players involved. But yes, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comment section below. Please be sure to thumbs up the video. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, it's not a pro play unless it's a misplay.